Fold your fabric in half. On top of the fold, place the pattern. Outline everything with the piece of chalk and after cut it off. And don't forget to put the marks for the gusset. For this project you will need some stretchable fabric. I'm going to use a 4-way stretch polyester. Some soft lining fabric for the gusset. The needles to pin the fabric. The picot elastic. The threads. The scissors. The lighter. The piece of chalk to outline the pattern. And the pattern you'll find the link in the description box below. On top of the front element, place the back element, face to each other. Then grab the lining fabric and with the face down, place it on top. Pin it with the needle. Now go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here. And if you are going to use the overlocker, then overlock the top edge of the gusset as well. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below or you can contact me on Instagram as well. Cut off the threads. After, eliminate the leftover of the threads with the lighter. Grab the lining fabric and place it on top of the gusset marks. Then pin it with the needles. Grab the picot elastic and sew it on here and here. Place the elastic on top of the fabric face to each other. Elastic also has a right side and the wrong one. Basically, you need to place a right side to the right side. After, sew it here. When you sew, you don't stretch the fabric. You stretch a little bit only the elastic. When you come close to the gusset, make sure that the lining fabric stays on the gusset marks. Check the elastic everywhere, and if you see some fabric is coming out, then grab the scissors and trim this place. But make sure do not cut the elastic. Fold the elastic this way and sew here. Do the same on the other side. Fold the panties face to each other and align the side seams. Pin them with the needles. Now go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here. When you start to sew the side seams, always start with the elastic. Place the elastic under the needles. Put the needles down on top of the elastic. After, start to sew. Grab the scissors and cut off the threads. This is the front element and this is the back element. Make sure to push the side seam to the back element of the panties. Pin it with the needles. Now grab the picot elastic again and sew it on here. Check the elastic everywhere and make sure that there is no any fabric which is coming out. If you have some fabric which is coming out, then grab the scissors and trim this place. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Fold the panties face to each other and align the side seams. Grab the lighter and melt the elastic and stick it together. This will prevent your elastic from sliding while you are sewing. Do the same on the other side. Go to your overlocker or sewing machine and sew here. When you come close to the elastic here, you need to elevate a little bit the foot. This is the front element and this is the back element. Make sure to push the side seam to the back element of the panties. Next, grab the needle and the thread and push it this way. Block the thread exactly the same way like you see me doing here. Push the side seam to the back element. You need to grab all the layers of the elastic and put the needle into the loop. Keep sewing this way. When you finish to sew on top, sew here on the side as well. The principle of sewing is exactly the same. You just grab a little bit of the elastic and the side seam and you put the needle into the loop. Keep sewing this way until the end of the elastic. Block the thread. Do exactly the same here and here. By using a different fabric, you can achieve a different look of this pattern. If you use some transparent fabric, you can make a nice underwear, or if you use some polyester fabric, then you can make a swimwear.